Yes, she actually faked a cancer diagnosis. The title isn't clickbait, it's real.
You really think someone would do that? Just go on the internet and tell lies?
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video on the Tom Dark channel. I'm your host, Tom Dark. What would you do for internet clout? For internet sympathy? Over the years, there have been a lot of people who have faked shit online because, honestly, it's just easier to lie on the internet than it is in real life. There's a disconnect from reality where you can distort the truth. But how far would you really be willing to go? Today's subject certainly went farther than most, I would say. For months, this streamer actually faked having a cancer diagnosis. She let on her friends, she let on her fans, she let on a large portion of the Twitch community. Until recently, she was actually caught by her own sister. And now, I basically expect her to get dragged on the internet a little bit. Can't say it's completely undeserved. Completely. Miss Dirty Bird is a pretty small Rocket League streamer over on Twitch. Kind of a gross fucking name for a Twitch streamer. I would not click on someone named Dirty anything. Only filthy. But, you know, she plays Rocket League. She's just like an average streamer. Nothing super special or crazy about her. But at the beginning of this year, she said that she had visited the doctor and she had been diagnosed with brain and lung cancer. Some tests were performed. She needed a lung transplant and she had some brain surgery. She needed to raise money for medical bills. She was very sick. And if you know anyone who has cancer, I don't know if there are any like literal 7-year-olds watching this who don't know anything other than picking their own nose and eating couch popcorn. Kids that are unaware that like cancer isn't just a pejorative that edgy kids use online. It's like it's like an actual disease. Although come to think of it, I do like calling things fucking cancer. But it's a serious disease that affects a lot of people, and so it's a big claim to say that you have, you know, brain and lung cancer. And her viewers were really fucking worried for her. She even posted updates about her visits to the hospital and, you know, how she needed money. She was saying that she's going in for treatment. She was scared. Here's a transcript, actually, of one of those updates. Update day 7. Officially 1 week. Last night was really rough. I haven't gotten any sleep. The doctors were saying I might need a lung transplant and a few others too. They won't know until they open me up to take a look, but they can't do that until I'm a little stronger from my last surgery. If I go in for another surgery right now, I have a higher chance of not surviving it. I spent all day yesterday with the doctors, and they were trying to get me to move around a bit more, and I was able to. I still can't hold my head up by myself, but I'm getting there. And so a lot of people felt bad for her because, you know, she's a young girl, and they believe she had an awful disease. Presumably, she's not someone who's super rich, so, you know, paying for these things is kind of a struggle. But then one day, her own sister went live on Twitch and talked about how she believed that her cancer was completely fake.
I just wanted to address my sister's stream today. Her having cancer, I don't think she hasn't said anything to any of us. The only surgery that we know of is her foot. It hurts me that she has said this because as of 3 days ago, it was 5 years ago that my gran passed away from small cell lung cancer. So the fact that she is lying about having cancer hurts me.
And she doesn't even seem that surprised that this is the case. It seems like maybe this girl has a lying problem. I don't really know. So basically, Miss Dirty Bird here didn't tell anyone in her family about her diagnosis. I mean, it's possible that she was diagnosed with it and was afraid to tell her family or didn't want them to worry, but if that was the case, you'd expect that she had a bunch of, like, money saved up to deal with it, because surgeries are really fucking expensive. But she doesn't. She's a pretty small streamer who is living kind of an average life. She's on the Uber Eats once a week diet instead of Uber Eats every day. That's my metric for wealth, by the way, how many times you can order Uber Eats in a week. And eventually, people were snooping around enough wondering, like, what the fuck is up with this girl? Why is this happening? And eventually, enough people were poking around, and she realized that she basically got found out. Like, people knew she was lying, and so she had to confess. She needed to post an apology video. So what did she do? What did she do to make a sincere apology for, you know, something that a lot of people would consider kind of fucked up? Well, she posted a video to her Twitter where she quoted the movie Cyberbully. Yes, that's Cyberbully. So this girl took a quote from the main character in that movie. The quote this bitch had like typed on her Facebook wall or whatever. And she read that off as her statement to the public.
I don't know why people that don't even know me hate me. Or maybe I do. 'cause now I hate me too. And I know that no one's gonna want to listen. That's okay. Because right now, I don't see a reason for trying or for talking or for breathing. I'm just done.
And obviously everyone was like, hey, Miss Dirty Bird, you dirty bird, you. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why did you quote a cringy movie for your apology? Is this serious? Is this a meme? Is this a joke? Are you pulling our legs, yanking our chains? Are you fucking with us? Is this part of an elaborate master troll to I don't know, try to destroy your internet career or something? And eventually, I think she knew that she needed to post another response. Maybe she regretted the last one, and so eventually she did actually post an apology video where she didn't cry, and she seemed to kind of, you know, own up to what she did. So, I mean, good job.
What I did was undeniably fucked up and should never have happened. And I am incredibly sorry for what I did. All the lies, everybody that I've hurt, everybody that I've let down, and just everything in general.
Unfortunately, she still hasn't explained why she did this. I don't know if she herself even seems to understand why she made the decision to lie about a cancer diagnosis. If I had to guess, there's some sort of mental illness going on upstairs. This comes across as kind of self-destructive behavior to me. She's making up bullshit to hurt herself, because realistically, there's no way she could think that, you know, she could get away with lying about something like this. Her sister is a streamer. Eventually, someone's gonna find out that she was lying. People are gonna be like, hey, fucking Miss Dirty Bird's sister. Isn't it kind of weird how your sister's saying she has cancer? I mean, that's so sad. Don't you want to talk about it? Don't you want to support her? I mean, we haven't heard you talk about it at all. And obviously, eventually, her sister's going to be like, yeah, I don't think she has fucking cancer. And that's exactly what happened. With people like this who tell lies in this vein, it's kind of weird to me to, like, you know, put myself in their head because, I mean, everyone has lied before, right? At some point, everyone's told a lie. It's just a fact. But this in particular is like a pathological series of lies to a whole chat of people, a whole community, rather, seemingly for attention, I guess. Maybe she was lonely and felt unnoticed and wanted people to give her some validation, and the only way she thought she could do that was to pretend to be really sick and to pretend that her life was in danger. In a way, I feel bad for her because she's clearly not well, not in the right headspace, but at the same time, the criticism is probably deserved. She said that she's going to be taking a little break from streaming. She's going to be taking some time off. I would say that's probably definitely for the best. Some people have suggested that she should donate the money that she earned from the last few streams to cancer research. I would probably agree with that. Probably a good move. A lot of people were probably donating to her under the assumption that whatever money she made would be going to her medical bills because they felt bad for her, you know? A lot of people see someone struggling online, and it just feels good to do the right thing. It feels good to donate money to someone who needs it, especially rather than someone who's just like, you know, already making a fuck ton of money on Twitch. So yeah, I'd say she should definitely do that, but I think she's offline right now, so I don't know if she's even looking at any of this shit. Honestly, I could hate her right now. I could fucking shit on her more. And call her a terrible person. I don't know if she is. I don't know her. I will say she did something really fucked up, but I don't know if she's evil. From her response video, she seems to be kind of someone who is struggling a lot and probably has some issues that she definitely needs to work on. Honestly, she should just be thankful that she's a pretty small streamer right now. If she was a bigger streamer, I mean, imagine how much this could have blown up to the point where, like, you know, if she's getting like 5,000, 10,000 live viewers and all of those people have to find out that she was faking her cancer, it would be bad on a level that I don't think most people can even understand. Hopefully she gets some help. She has some time off to reflect. Maybe she'll go outside. Maybe she'll sink her teeth into a nice tree, fry a weird mushroom up, take in the world, take in some nature, because clearly streaming right now for her mental state is just not the best thing in the world. And on the topic of taking in some nature, I think I'm gonna go back to playing Roblox. Honestly, I haven't played games like this in a while. I feel like kind of a piece of shit for it, but it's just what I've been doing lately. I don't know. It makes me happy. It keeps the suffering at bay. Just another addiction to add to the growing pile, I guess. Thanks for watching this video all the way to the end, though. I hope you guys liked it. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like. If you didn't like it, then leave a dislike and call me, I don't know, a loser in the comments or something like that. And if you liked it, also comment, please. Please, I'm begging. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you freaks next time. Don't lie about having cancer. Bye.
Check